is time for talk the thing with Kim. And guys, I know that we have the credit to read out, so I don't forget to know. Just give a little time and we're gonna start this out fun, alright? But as I said earlier in the show, today's topic, the Women's Survival Guide, Safety Tips for Living in Jamaica. And this is because of the discussion we've been having for the past 2 weeks, where we got voice notes, women saying that, boy, they don't really feel safe in Jamaica. The men, we saw all this love on International Women's Day, but then in everyday life, women don't really feel as secure. We don't feel as appreciated. We don't feel, I guess, as cherished as we would like to feel, as the world like to say on a love way, cherish with all them something there. And we just really want a better Jamaica for women, right? And I don't want to feel like this is a targeted, because usually you see when you start focus on woman, you have some, see, everything a woman.
Definitely.
That is not what we're looking for. We will have a conversation for men, because I think, boy, the injustice will go towards men, it's ridiculous. Right? There are certain things that women can probably get away with. When it comes to man, if you check it, if a taxi gets stopped or a coaster or something, 3/4 of the time a man get searched.
Yeah.
While women are also a part of the problem.
Definitely.
Right? So we need to stop them like a stereotype there and work on it. But yes, so before we get into that, let me remind you all the topic is survival guide for women, essentially. So let's get into it. As we have uncovered in our recent discussions, in Jamaica and our society overall, being female generally and unfortunately may make you more vulnerable to being passed over, attacked, or taken advantage of, especially in emergencies. Because of this, Funtastic Fridays has come up with some tips to help women to be equipped and empowered with knowledge on how to survive in the everyday world, all right? So the very first one, and as I said, gentlemen, listen to, because you can share the advice with your loved ones, or, just teach even random women, if they might walk a road, look out for them too.
Yeah.
You don't have to know the woman to want to help, So, number 1, be alert. Ladies, be alert. I must drop that one there because too many times I'm on the road and all the lady them do
Dung in them phone.
and them a WhatsApp
Napping.
and them a car and them don't know nothing what going around
Yeah.
them in a one bus, in
Walk
a
up
one
in a light
store,
post.
walk on a
Miss them
message.
step.
To answer Dre's comment,
What comment?
What
he
comment?
said that how the days go by, men slowly getting invisible. As Kimmie said earlier, it is not to
With no
ignore
highlight,
you.
yes.
No.
It's just
Really,
that
how it came up was International Women's Day. So we say, since there's a focus, we'll do that. But now where the men time coming up, because I know some in a bias, guys. And I know me ever defend both sides of the coin. So I'm not going to left out the man them because when I dear to my heart, I have 4 brothers.
I
So
know,
I don't know
I know,
how to represent.
You're not being invisible. It's not that you're not being heard.
I would say no less important or
Or
anything.
you're not less important. It's just that with us talking, bust the place, you have heard how many women were assaulted, how many women were killed, and so forth. So we're just raising awareness, seeing that we had International Women's Day. So just to follow up on that, we have decided to end the month with just raising awareness and bringing women's attention to things that they can do to lessen
The stress out there.
Exactly. So men are by no means invisible. If you've actually checked all my Talk the Thing with Kim episodes, I've spoken extensively about men and say, yo, the world harsh towards man. God no.
Well, let me give Jay this little tip though, Jay. You see Jay right now? You see, as a man in this world, you see, if we kind of make the woman them feel safe and make sure them alright, then we'd have more time to focus on we. But is it true them have to fight for themselves out there? Yeah, them have a rough time. So, yeah. Because sometimes I'm telling you, as I said, 5 hours we walk out and the women them walk by themselves, them are going to fear them. Them are fear. Man fear too, But we know say women have a bigger disadvantage out there.
Exactly, when it comes to certain things. And there's certain things that men have a disadvantage for too. So those are stuff we're going to address. So don't feel like we're alienating. Because we
so
love
make him address it and then, another time they pants it. You see?
But ladies, as I was saying earlier, be alert. And this is probably the number 1 tip for a reason.
Yes.
Because listen, one day, I remember a coworker took me. We went on the road to go get lunch, and then she was like, "Oh, I just want to go to Scotia, go to ATM, right?" And I said, "Fine." She said, "Stay in the car, leave on the AC." So I was in there, and I was on campus, and I just sat down in the car. And I was just watching. Of course, students walking by. So I was just watching. I was people watching. And I can tell you guys, if it was 50 people past me, 2 alone never up on them phone.
Right.
If at some point they were either messaging and walking, or they were on their phone, or them phone are swinging on them hand, and this was like around December. I'm there saying, this is actually why people make themselves an easy target for thieves.
Yeah.
Right? Because you just have your phone out 24/7.
Look what
yeah,
going.
what? And 3/4 of them had in headphones. So if something there happen, you not hear what going around you. I tried that once. I know how people walk with headphones.
Well, sometimes you have it in and it not even a play something. So that happens like that.
Fine, but I'm
Probably you're waiting on a call.
and that's fine, and that's good. But you have some people literally block out the word, like hear hand, nobody,
I
right?
put mine in so that
You don't call to me.
when you
And that's
call
fine.
to me, I don't answer, and you can say, oh,
She can't hear me because Shavina.
So me can call to you till me deaf, you know, till 2 hours deaf.
But essentially, what we're saying is be alert, because ladies, we're very, very, very guilty of this,
And
right?
that applies to on the road as well.
Yes.
Woman just have take out in the road. Woman, as me say, them have them bag out into the side of the road and them something there. Be aware, be alert,
Yes.
be on the lookout.
And this is regardless of where you go, even if it's in your community or even your own home. Scan the area as you walk and always be aware of your surroundings. Know and pay keen attention. Keep an eye as much as possible on the people around you. Because a lot of the time, because women not paying attention, that's the reality.
Yeah.
We caught up with different things, or we fix up something now, we are fix with outfits, or we are, sometimes even your friend them probably will take picture and then somebody pass and pick somebody purse or something. You don't know. And it's because we're not paying attention.
And as even last week they said that, the girls were there at the back of the bus and one person was being assaulted or robbed or something like that. And the others them never know.
Exactly, because we're not paying attention.
You're
caught up with everything else.
A question that I always ask myself is, alright, so I have my phone in my hand. Is my phone safer in my hand or in my bag? Because if it's in my bag and somebody picked me, I'm not going to, because then Tifia Kingston is killing them.
Alright.
I think it's
It's
safer in your bag
because
you don't know exactly where it's there.
that's it, and you don't know what it is.
But me put in more work.
One, you don't know what it is. You don't know where exactly
I'm
it is.
put in more work for finding it.
If I can see it and I can tell if it's an iPhone 10, 12, 13, 15, if me can't see a phone in their bag,
And
I don't
sometimes
waste my
that's
time
how
when
people
their
set
bag.
up themselves,
Suppose you have a
because-
banger.
And that's how people
Waste
sit
my
themselves,
time.
because that actually happened. I think I shared the story a long time ago, where I was on a date with a guy, right? And the guy actually, went to the bathroom in the restaurant, and he was outside the front and he called his mom, right? Had the phone in his hand. And then when I came out and stuff, I said, all right, I'm going to walk me to my bus stop at the time. 5 guys just came up to him and, yo, man, you go on, whatever. So I think of some brethren from when. So, what, me take a couple steps away, because I know I really
Intervene in the conversation.
And it's after out of the blue, I'm there wait. What they do, them come to me and, boy, baby, you look nice. Nah, pay him no mind, because I'm on a date. And then homeboy just walked, the guy that I was on the date, we just walked off. I was like, Kim, walk. Just hold my hand, Kim, walk. Of course, I'm shocked, but I'm walking, because you tell me just walk. And him carry me straight to the bus stop and put me straight right in a taxi, send me home, and so when I reach home, I call you and tell you what happened. And when he called me, he said because he was on his phone, because the phone was out, them said, oh, we know, so you have a so-and-so. I said, no, I don't have that. Yo, we are watching, and 4 we have knife, and 1 we have gun, so what you going to do or whatever. And I think what saved him was the kind of just move without them even know. Because, you think you're intimidate. You're not going to think the man just going to step. So either you can run him down in a big half a tree, and make a scene, or make him go on, or and it's because the phone was out.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, as much as you can't completely control it, because he had a valid reason to have it out. He was calling his mom to say, boy, mommy, I left now.
But even that as well,
reach home. But even that, have tried to be safe.
Too cute Robert says the society has brainwashed us to be phone tetes.
Yes.
She's guilty as well.
Yeah.
But
I'm
trust me,
guilty of
when
it.
you see me, if I get a brand new phone and then clash the phone there, me not take it out per road now. Me I'll go in probably I'll
Me I'll go in a store. Me I'll go in a clothes store.
Exactly.
God knows.
I miss some young small girl pick me at per road in them food. I'm like, okay.
I went shopping somewhere in Harvardry because it was last minute. I needed close whatever it was, and went to the ATM. My phone is like this, so the card is behind there, so it limits me walking with my purse, the phone, and
everything in the case.
everything in the case. So went into the ATM, got the money, came up, went into the store. I didn't know that somebody was following me.
There you go.
So automatically, you hear, "Psst, baby, a long time."
You're not paying no mind.
Not paying it no mind. Go up to the counter and cashing, and I hate, what I really hate nowadays is when they tell you your total out loud. So she goes, let's say 15,000, how much? And I take the money, take the card, and out of nowhere, so it's like he was going to grab my phone, but he saw somebody else and he took theirs. And I was like, it shook me. Like, I was so shocked. The phone dropped out of my hand, everything. And she said somebody saw there's something wrong. She ran and she said, you know, from when him following you, you know, from when him following. And I'm there like, what? But I'm on my phone because I'm talking to whomever.
Yeah, but some conversation can pause.
No, it's not like, I think I was telling them where I was going.
Yeah, that's a very short convo.
I'm going to where, and like, so which store is that? Because, boy, in a protective world, it's really...
No, and the sad reality, it shouldn't be
it shouldn't
but
be.
guess what? That is the world we live in.
That's part of how we
I
can
tell
get
people
to
that's how I am.
it.
You see, if I'm on the road and people call me, nobody not getting me. But if I keep feeling the phone vibrate, because first of all, my phone had up on ringing at the longest while. I just recently, and only because I used to work in a call center, you know, you can't have
keep your phone
so you
silent.
didn't get used to that. But anyways, my thing is, if I'm on the road, I don't answer my phone. But you see, if I realize that the phone keep vibrating, if I must say, alright, this must be an emergency, I will literally go in a closed door or something, make them pre me and think me I rob something. Just to take out the phone and call and say, hey, is this urgent? Oh no, I'm just check. Alright, guess I'm gonna reach home. I'm gonna call you back. That's literally how I operate up to this day.
My mom would do a thing like that. Because if I'm going home and I have to take a taxi, she'll call. And I really don't like taking on my phone.
Yep, I'm not like that either.
But it's the call and she's like, oh, so what's the driver's name? You have to say what his name, you know, because Miss Jen not stop. The license plate.
But that's not a bad thing.
No, do those
the
things.
Car,
I mean, and then nowadays you have a little, you know, safer method. You have, you know, apps like.
Well, we're gonna get more into those stuff.
we'll get there.
So the very first one, as we said, be alert.
Be alert.
We just shared some experiences, guys, and we know, ladies, we're very guilty of it. So especially, we know no one have fun. Girls just want to have fun and then love the girls, you know, time out, whatever.
Yeah.
But they need to actually watch on the back.
Yeah.
That's
at
the
least
reality.
have one girl in the
At
crew.
least one. Everybody can't get drunk
watcher.
and just and just live life.
Friends
So
and I are going out, okay, you're the watcher for it.
There you
exactly. Smart for this. So
Yeah.
All right, number 2. And this, ladies, we're also very guilty of. We think it's not a bad thing, but it actually sort of is. Try not to carry too many packages at once.
Ah, boy.
So, ladies, you know, we have them bag out where they shopping you go, or you go supermarket, or you go market.
A bag for the purse, a shopping bag with a shoes tonight, a Bridget's bag with a Bridget tonight.
Them something there.
Come on.
So this makes you vulnerable and susceptible to any attacks. You're unable to react quickly and defensively when you're carrying too many packages. So men always say ladies have everything in them bag and them have a dozen bag. Right? I remember one time I come in the car and I sit the ladder and say, oh, sorry, I have so much bag. I say, your name woman. It's just a part of it, right?
That's
it's true. But it actually makes us vulnerable. And once again, it shouldn't be so. But it's the reality, right? So if it is that you have all these things, you have to, I don't know if it is that you can get somebody to go on the road with you sometime when they can probably split the bags between you or whatever, but you're an easier target that way. And then so if somebody want to drag your phone, drag your purse, you can't really react, you hand them tied up.
Baggage. And then one other thing ties in with that as well. Ladies, plan on a day. Because I'm sure sometime when you grab up that same bag there with some work stuff on a Saturday now. You get what I say? Get a work bag or Saturday bag. We know sometimes you might not have that many bags, but clear out some of the things then. Yeah? You're up on the road, you have to look at shopping. You have to take out your laptop, your tablet.
I've seen that.
And you don't have nothing to do with laptop on a Saturday.
At wholesales, our woman was cashing and she'll look at the money deep in her bag and she take out how much thing and put on the counter.
I think we need to be realistic because Miss Jen do it too. And
Miss Jen, whenever in night, Jada, go for share alone, please.
Right? But it's being realistic, and I said it this morning when I was packing to go to work, and I took up my laptop bag, and I stopped and I said, "Self, are you gonna really do any work today?" So said no, and I put it back down.
Yeah.
Because what's the point in me walking with? Yes, I want to be productive, but based on what
you know the reality of the day.
The day I'm going to be extremely busy with work. The work what them paying me to do. I'm not gonna have time to take out my laptop
and do anything personal.
So therefore,
you left the laptop in your yard.
Yeah.
Put it in my yard.
I saw that too cute, so we can use the bag club of the thief. But guess what? If you have 6 bags, what kind of strength you gonna have for club of the thief with the bag?
And then you have to decide which bag to use.
Which one?
By the time you decide the thief
thing and the one
too light light in it.
Yeah,
and
not,
it
it have to
can't
be a
go
heavy bag.
I can't too heavy because you have to move.
You have to go
speed.
swing it.
Right.
So
too
they
much
realize
tension.
it's not really a workout. The mat's not matching.
There you go.
So ladies, I know sometimes we like to be very efficient and we carry a bag one time because we're not making 2 or 3 trips.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
man.
it actually makes you more susceptible and more vulnerable. So let's work on that.
Yeah.
And I mentioned that because it's a very female thing. We do it a
Yeah.
lot, right?
Men don't have that much luggage, you know.
No, then
No,
we
we do.
left the
But we
house
left
with
it.
one wallet and
Yeah.
that is it.
We left things. That's it. We not carry it with it.
That's why I don't have that much.
We have it,
And
but we not bring
them
it.
left it, but in a business.
There we go.
That's how we go crazy.
Supermarket, you know, then just go buy 2 egg when they're
All right. We will borrow your umbrella. Okay. Sure.
Exactly. All right, number 3. Learn self-defense. And ladies, we
Yes.
got to, because next week we're actually gonna have someone that specializes in self-defense.
Hoo-ha.
So make sure to tune in for that next week. But learn self-defense. Find a self-defense class you can attend and practice as often as you can. If you're unable to find a class, because I know people are going to say, but we can't find us in Jamaica. Feel free to search for self-defense videos online, and not only makeup video and hairstyle video and them something up on YouTube, when you can actually look up self-defense videos. So they don't have no excuse. None whatsoever.
I was gonna say, if you don't want to learn anything, you can YouTube it.
YouTube, everything
Yeah.
on YouTube, especially because we know it's an issue and women really need to practice safety tips. Self-defense videos are there. Actually Googled it while writing this, a bunch of them was there, right? So guys, learn some self-defense, because you never know. Everybody's always think it will never be them until it's them,
Yeah.
right? So don't wait until, and this actually applies to me to come in and know nothing about self-defense. So guess what? As of this weekend, me and self-defense I practice. I'll be defending self against self. Don't ask me how, but ladies, learn
And
some self-defense.
Also, to add to that, do not tell people when you start to do your self-defense.
Okay, so
classes.
Kim, no, I'm gonna start tomorrow. I'm gonna know. So don't come
No.
for me.
No.
I mean,
I'm joking.
telling people might help. That's not. I wouldn't see that as a problem.
Based on what the coach is, because alright, here's
No.
me telling you.
Yeah.
Miss Jen put me in taekwondo classes.
Yeah.
So the first rule of it the first rule of it is to not draw attention to yourself, because you will have people out there. He said that's how he lost his best friend, because he went around and he was
Tell everybody
talking,
say no for the Adam
Well, I don't
something.
think
and
ladies will do that.
they,
So,
they attacked him, and he said also, when you get the chance to run,
Run.
that is always rule number 1.
don't stand to fight.
Yeah.
So be careful who you saying it to, where you're telling
Yeah.
people. And if you also get the chance to run, fling with everything.
Yeah, we're
and
not.
run.
No, we're not going road and brag. We're not go tomorrow and say, guys, I'm learning
Guys,
self-defense. But I'm just
Hello,
saying
hello.
that's how serious I'm taking it. Actually,
Yes.
want to learn it, because you never know, right? That's the reality. So, ladies, take the time. When you now watch some video on Instagram or something, the same time. Cause no fun. I go say, "Me not have time." We have time. That is the reality. We have time. So the time when you watch out, follow meme and reel
And
and
the
share and all them
Yeah.
something there, you can take 5 minutes out of the time there and go watch one YouTube video and practice 2
Or
times.
set your algorithm like that then.
Right? And also find a friend. Find a friend you can practice with. It will be way more fun.
Yeah.
Right? So find a way. Learn self-defense. So for the drivers out there, because I don't think so only women will take bus and them something that risk. Ladies who drive as well, y'all gotta be very careful. So ladies, park your vehicle in a well-lit area. Even in daylight hours, you may want to park near a light pole. So if you leave when it is darker, your car will be in a well-lit location.
Yep.
Right? So ladies, if you're not a driver, if you're a soon-turn driver, if one day in the future you'll be a driver, learn to park your cars in well-lit areas. And as I say, it might be broad daylight. Look for a light post, because if it is that you end up being there till evening, then the light will come on. So Deva, and up,
I
Deva.
have something to say.
Yes, in the device.
So my last week Saturday, Ring Road. It was in the night, closer to when Ring Road are done. My friend, she drove. So we're standing close to the car, and there was a group of men coming towards us, and one of them be drunk, drop and tear off the whole of the girl bumper. So then she started arguing, and one of the man from the crew, yo girl, she just had to step back and make them walk away after they tear off the whole of her bumper. And then the man them round her go ask her why she never do nothing. After, remember, I know we don't know who them man be, and they kind of look like some.
Yeah, they have a look.
Yeah. why we gonna run up in a man them and then get we dead? And then the
man.
man them run we just stand up and look like.
I don't ask Uno why Uno never do something.
Why we never say something? What we are gonna say?
All right, and then again, I mean, probably Kim going to address this. In such a situation, I mean, it's good to have a one male friend in the group. I'm thinking,
Well,
you know, it's good to have a one male friend in the group. All right, so especially when
Hold on, what hear this?
no,
What?
I don't think you want to hear it. But I'm just saying, it's good to have a one male friend in the group.
At least.
Right, especially on those ventures, those nightly ventures, you know, you're
But you know, it's a girls' night. Always have at least a one guy.
Yeah, if you're going girls' night to like a popular open location, like, you know, a closed location, like probably a restaurant or, you know, that's not so crazy. But even though
Like
it's
a
an
party,
open party, like
area.
Sands or them
Yeah.
big it's good to have a male friend in the
I
crew.
feel like
Because it comes in handy not only just for safety tips or stuff like that, but sometimes some things the men are probably a bit experienced
Yep.
in handling
And
accidents.
also it's sort of just words as a protective barrier
Yes, it
because
does.
some men not gonna
but
try
I feel
certain
like
things.
even if a man them in a crew did well, as I
It could have
said,
still turned to something.
Yeah, that's
If
yeah.
them did- yeah.
tell us you
Yeah.
found scrubs.
No,
up
I
in there.
understand. And then some situation in general, some situations really and truly, you just have to deal with it.
Yeah, sometimes you have to
because
just make it stay and then go
if it
report
was a
it
car
and done.
if
That's
it was
it.
a car that hit into the car, you'd get more out of it because you'd go through insurance policies. These are persons who are walking on foot.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Where you're going to run them down, ask them which car them drive. You know, ask them for
Exactly.
ID. It's very tricky to do that. So, like, I mean, there was an incident where a bicycle man, an old man, must be drunk, one bicycle drop and lean over and scratch the car. What am I going to ask him for him insurance? He never look like him have the money.
You just
left,
want
know?
them thing
So
the way you
some
can and nothing
situations-
about really.
Yeah.
But it
But
was
for
better that she
safety-wise,
just
yeah, for
yeah.
safety-wise,
I
I think
agree
a guy
with
should have
that
been there with you
point
guys.
that
girls.
Lionel said walk with her. Everywhere I'm going, PP club. My best friend Dixon is there. He
That's good.
was there at Iwi Carnival. I don't care where it is. If we're going out, if the
Yeah, man, have a
kid coming,
trusted male
come.
friend.
Yeah.
Have a trusted male friend.
So
And
we're
on-
gonna. Yeah.
Well, we have time for one more tip. And on that note, since we're talking about parking in a well-lit area, ladies, when you're approaching your vehicle, approach your vehicle with your keys already in your hand. We don't want to go to the car and dig up in the
Yeah.
hand. But I'm going to do this not only with cars, now I do it when
House.
we reach in the yard.
Yeah.
Your house.
When I stand up at the gate, I dig. I remember one time, Lionel dropped me home, and as I reach, I say, all right, I step out and have the key. I say, yo, I'm the first woman them say,
Yeah.
have your key ready before you come out of the car.
I do it.
Right? So, ladies,
Said the girl who looks for the key.
What you have to give
When
the
she
name
coming
of the
out.
key.
Yeah.
right? So, guys, you have to also ensure that you're prepared.
Yeah.
Keep your vehicle doors locked and your windows shut. So, me
As
don't
you
know when
reach
I
in-
walk, got the car, when I press it before I reach.
Yeah.
No. Right? Look around, even under your car, too.
Yeah. Try scope
In
out
your
from
car,
early, from
especially the
afar.
back seat
If
before you
want
get
the
in.
under car,
Nobody wait till you reach the car and bend down and look under the car.
Stop, Chris.
But you
Scope out
see-
from early,
you see, That's
people.
why you're parked in a well-lit
Lit area, so you can see a shadow.
Shadow.
So you, that's,
Alright.
and you keep alert.
Alert.
So you walk and you watch.
See them not gonna take out them phone now, put on a flashlight. People, we're gonna go to the break. We're gonna go to the break. Stick a pin, stick a pin, stick a pin, people. We're gonna go to the break right about now. When we return, we got more tips for you as we go through the survival guide
For
for
women,
women living
in Jamaica.
News Talk 93 FM. Heard everywhere.